Geroya'lor or hello everyone and welcome. A Wolves Den Games is proud to present Tavernhall Tuesdays with your host, Geroya'lor Kyr. Howdy folks, welcome. I know it's been a little while since we've been on, and I apologize for that. There have been some technical difficulties preventing us from being able to do quite as much as we would like to lately, but hopefully that should be all fixed soon. I know it's been a while since we've been here on Skyrim, so I figured we'd kind of come back to that because we have Talks Machina on tonight, which we want to make sure that we catch that at 9 o'clock our time. So let's see, what do we have currently? Oh yeah, we've got the whole free Markarth, right? Yeah. But that'll allow us to get the house there, so that would be a good thing. We do also now have a Patreon, and so I definitely want to say thank you to our first patron, Andres, aka Alex. Want to thank everyone who's joined us so far, and I do hope folks are willing to join us again. All of our links and whatnot are up there on the screen. Should you be willing to check us out. I know that lately we've been, due to the technical difficulties and being off the air, the one upside to all that is that means we've been able to get a certain amount of work regarding our tabletop stuff done, which is definitely a plus, because then we'll actually have things to put out to the public rather than just some general entertainment. After all, this part of things is more of a digital entertainment side of work rather than the actual work that we tend to do. Oh yeah, I already have a key to this. I'll take that. Ooh. There was money too. I did not realize that. Books for Caleb. No cabbages. I'll take that. More books for Caleb. I took his boots too. More books for Caleb. I didn't see any mushrooms, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Now we go speak with Rarick, wherever he happens to be. Oh yeah, let's do this right in front of the Jarl.
Hey, I know who you are.
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward. Not here. Come with me. I advise Igmund. Not here. Come with me. Stay close, and the guards will leave you alone.
Okay. The guards would have left me alone anyway.
There are so few pleasures in life as fine as your company.
Okay. Was he just flirting with me? That'd be kind of odd.
I suppose you're here to extort something from me. Is that it? Well, what is it you want? So, you're one of Ulfric's spies.
Well, I wouldn't say
I
spy.
can't deny the man is right about a few things, but I've seen firsthand what Ulfric is capable of, given my first and only loyalties are to my nephew and to this city.
I can respect that.
And what if I told you about a large shipment of silver and weapons? Oh no, I won't tell you anything more until we have an agreement. Enough to make a significant difference in the war. They're
Okay.
taking it by wagon to Solitude. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment's quite heavy and guarded by many men. Now, let's pretend we never had this discussion.
Sure, now sell me a house.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on Forsworn. Here, take. I'm Igmund's uncle. I advise Igmund. The Forsworn know every
Dag
stone
nabbit.
in the Reach. We have to wait them out. Need something?
Yes, I need the house here. Dag nabbit.
Fancy yourself
The only house I don't have yet.
Never could get the hang.
I hope folks are doing well today. At the moment, let's see, we need that one. Not that one. So we'll stick with that for now. Run. I think I should be able to take a shipment back. At the very least, right? I do hope that everything's working properly. I mean, so far it seems like we're on where we're supposed to be on, but I can't really check like Facebook or YouTube while I'm in the middle of streaming. So if folks are out there, please let me know. If only so I know that things are working properly.
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth.
And being, I was going to say Tabaxi. Being Khajiit, I'm an outsider everywhere. Because Khajiit are not from Skyrim, they're from elsewhere. As in, that's the actual name. We'll jump over here real quick. Inform them about events going on. Kind of work from there, you know. Excuse me.
Some say Ulfric desires to... Good job. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them, and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Oh, that should be easy enough.
The measure of a man is taken at the moment of his death. And know this for truth. The ghosts of many heroes walk among us.
I'll go meet them in a minute. I got a cave I want to mark. Ah! Is it gonna be one of those where I'm just not gonna be able to jump up there? Possibly. Well, it's down below me, so I guess it's a good thing they wouldn't let me jump up there, huh? I'm gonna guess it's over here then. That's right, folks. We are on the air. Okay, so that's that. Now where...
Never should have come here.
No worries, I'll just go this way then. So, yeah, we've been working on getting that one-shot written, and after looking things over, I mean, the publisher was happy with how things were, but looking at it now, after some additional information, it needs some serious revision in order... I mean, it's good enough to attempt something with it, but as far as making it a publishable one-shot, it could use some additional help, I guess would be the best way to put it. So I'm having to make some revisions, and doing the artwork and that kind of thing for it is not something that I am well versed in. So the art stuff may take a while, the maps and all of that. But until then, we do have some things figured out. Hello, Miss Adika. At least things are working well so far. I haven't seen anything about...
By the nine, I hate the waiting. The goddamn waiting.
I know how he feels. For the most part, we haven't had any tech issues, so I'm hoping we fixed whatever the heck that was. In the meantime, we're gonna just kind of keep going and see how well things work out. Unfortunately, our numbers keep going weird. So, if folks could help us get the word out with shares and Smurfs. There are Smurfs loose in the woods. Why do I have no weapon? Let's go with Thomas. Well, you do know that Vanity Smurf is Skeletor from He-Man, though, right? Yeah, that's gonna be a trip for some folks. Ooh, can I get a dragon soul? Can I, like, trap one? Yep. Yeah, well, she had mentioned Skeletor, and I looked up Skeletor and found out, wait. And then Frank Langanella, I think it was the voice for Skeletor for the, or played Skeletor for the Masters of the Universe film.
Where'd you come from?
I'll take that. The arrows. That arrow. And I'm gonna get moving. And another one's done, and another one's done, and another one bites the dust. Here's what I'll do. Drop to here, here, here. Might as well finally use it, right? I'm not seeing them, so I'm not going to worry about it for the moment. As long as I remember to mute when I have to cough. Even if I have to pause for that to happen. It's amazing what you can find out when you start looking up cartoon characters and stuff. It's like, wait, that was them? Particularly if they're not, like, well-known screen actors.
Hey there. I was wondering if I'd run into you out here. The Reach is a beautiful but dangerous place, eh? One false step and you'll fall to your death. That is, if those Forsworn don't get you first. Have you seen those Briarheart men? That's some evil magic right there.
Okay. Can
What
we...
brings you? You have the look of purpose in your eyes. Really?
Here we go.
It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon. So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that? Oh, fine. That wagon recently had a little act. We're outnumbered. You got here just in time.
I'll deal with it.
First, we're going to take out their sentry. Then we'll situate ourselves over... Next, you'll infiltrate their position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage of arrows.
We'll get
Pick 'em
people's
up.
attention, alright.
Catch them completely off guard and even the odds a little. Alright, if you insist. But we'll come running if it sounds like things have gotten out of hand.
Sure you will.
Geroya'lor, I see, is dead.
Okay, I don't see anybody yet. People are probably wondering, where the heck is he going? Trust me, I got a plan. Is it a good plan? It's a great big plan. Okay, I'll go this way then. Welcome all who may be out there and watching. If you're new to a Wolves Den Games, well, we mostly do casual stuff, so this quest work is a little unusual for us. Oh, really, man? Again? Okay, what's going on here? Where are you gonna stop? For some reason, our sentry came flying off the top of that rock. I'll go take a look. Really? And this is why I tend to rogue, because roguing means sneak attack. Well, that was simple. Rogue's got a rogue, absolutely. Don't really need the bow, just the arrows. Gotta have the daggers, though. Gotta take the daggers for Vax. 'Cause Rogue's got a rogue. Taking all of that, though. Why? 'Cause I can. Had to take the amulet because pike. Oh, that's a sword. I don't see any cabbages over here. Okay, take your time. Have fun. Where? Oh, there he is. I'll check in when I'm good and ready. Oh, there's a second guy here? I think I ended up taking an extra something or other. And it's not considered stealing the horse, so yay.
We make quite a I can't remember the
Team?
last time
He
I
didn't do
visited.
anything.
Think I've forgotten what a proper bed looks like, let alone feels like.
Okay, hang on. What is this for? Map's telling me to go where? There we go. This is one way to get a free horse. Let's see.
Fight or die well.
Well done. The Empire. You're going to Fort Sun. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort.
Works for me.
What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real
Rocks
fire
and
in
valley,
you.
crevices
I like that.
and hiding
Where-
places.
Follow.
Where'd my new
This is
horse
the kind of
go?
place where hermits and fanatics dwell.
Did he run off? Yep, he did. Come here, horse. Where am I going? Oh. Where is Fort Sungard? Everything else is turned off, right? Yep. Except for that one. Why am I not seeing a marker? Oh, there it is. We'll jump to there rather than directly to Fort Sungard, because that would just be stupid. And hopefully we should be on until at least 8:30 our time, which is another couple of hours. So we're here until at least then, and then maybe tonight we'll follow up again with some Insomnia Squad. We'll have to see how things go. I mean, we do still have quite a bit of writing and artwork to work on and maps to get done. But we also need our breaks every now and then.
Fight or die well. For the sons of Skyrim!
If you guys want to take the front entrance and get yourselves killed, go for it. I'm gonna go this way.
No more! I yield! I yield! Is that your best, Pop?
No, that was a hit. That would have hit him right in the throat.
No, not like this.
What the?
Finish this!
Can't win this!
the heck are those shots coming from? I need a way around. No, we'll go with that one.
Nothing.
Ooh. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to hit you that low.
Can't win.
What the? Get off me. Where?
You can't win this.
I still can't hit that guy.
I knew I heard something.
I have no idea how many are in here, so we'll just kind of see how things go. Should get interesting. If nothing else, maybe we'll at least find some cabbages. Is it getting worse? It is. There we go.
Where'd you come from?
Nothing personal, but it is kind of the job. Why was he sitting in prison? Arrows, dagger. Huh. Well, we took over the fort already. Might as well raid the place before anybody else comes in, starts taking their loot. Don't need the helmet. I will take the gold and the dagger. 'Cause dagger, dagger, dagger. Wow, I'm still not completely recovered from whatever the issue was. I'm not at my best lately, folks. I apologize for that. Mostly just not feeling my best kind of thing. Okay, so we've taken care of that. On out here to the front then. Or at least where I had come in originally. Not really looking for... Ooh, cabbages. For looting anybody else. Just kind of seeing if there's anywhere else I can enter. I want to make sure that I check everything before I leave. Mostly because of you never know what might be hidden around. I mean, in a lot of ways, Skyrim and D&D are a lot alike. And in a lot of other ways, they are entirely different. So it kind of depends on mood and that kind of thing. And as far as this currently, it's mostly to help relieve stress during the down times. Ooh, take one of those. Already have one. I don't need another one. Ebony gauntlets? Yeah, those are coming with me. Iron ingot, steel ingot. Taking that. Ebony bow. Glass bow. Now that I'm weighing way too much. Way too much. Eat that. Okay, I know that there's like an extra 30 pounds there. But I mean, one of the main points of us streaming is not how quickly we can get things done, but rather, we already picked that one up for Caleb. But so that we can spend more time chatting with folks and getting to know people and with understanding comes cooperation. Which means that with cooperation, that also means a lot less arguments and fighting over crap. Especially stuff that doesn't need to be. Cabbages. Gotta take the cabbages. We are trying to be on the air a bit more, but again, our focus is on tabletop games, and this is more of a, hey, we've been working all day, we need a bit of a break. Or, in my case, some of the time, it's, great, I got a migraine starting, and I can't continue working until that stops. Which are the times that I sit there and hop on here just to kind of mess around a bit. Huh. That's kind of interesting. If I'd known that there was another way to sneak in, I would have gone in that way. Huh. That is good to know for future references. Conjuration. Now we'll jump home real quick. Drop some stuff off. No, let's not go to that house. Let's go up here. Winstead. Was about to go Halstead, no. Winstead, no. It's one of those two, because I usually get the two of those mistaken. But Halstead is the doctor from Chicago Med and the cop from Chicago PD, because they're brothers. Which is why that word keeps getting stuck in my head instead of Winstead. Waldemar. Now I can go to the kitchen, drop off the cabbages, drop off the ale, drop off all the other extra stuff that we're carrying here. Let's see. for now. Those can go. Wow. Yeah, don't need those really. I'll set those then. There we go. That's a little better. Should have left those in the kitchen. There we go. Drop all those off. Nope. Leave the keys because they don't weigh anything extra. Whoops. I should have kept that. We'll get back to it. Two of those. Notice that they're lit. I just put 2 lit torches in a wooden box, and nothing happened. Oh, there's another cabbage. If they're bringing back my cabbages, I better grab them while I can. Cabbage. 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 For those who are unfamiliar with us and our streams, well, there's a reason for the cabbages. These are confiscated in the name of Brian W. Foster.
What now?
I wasn't talking to you. I don't know why. They turned me to you and had me talk to you. Because that was not my intention. Is there a beehive near me? Oh, there are bees here. Is that a hive up there? Maybe. I'll take that just because I can. Don't want the carrots. Okay, we'll grab this last cabbage. Tag nabbit. Not that I have anything against you, but is there a reason you constantly keep getting in my way, Laura Bailey?
It's high noon.
Okay, I didn't reference Matt at all, so I don't know why he had spoken up, but okay. 841. 907. So we now have 907 cabbages for Brian W. Foster. And 96 bottles of ale for grog. Wow. That's a lot of cabbages. It's a lot of ale, but that's way more cabbages. 907. Whoops. There we go. See, the unfortunate thing is, the longer we stay online streaming right now with only one person here on Twitch, the lower our numbers get, making it less and less worthwhile for us to be on the air. Which makes things difficult. Especially if folks want to be able to see us and watch, or have more stuff to be able to watch. Because otherwise we need to focus all on our tabletop stuff and getting that stuff done. So it's kind of a difficult juggling act, I guess. Because right now our numbers say we have one person watching, and I'm not exactly sure who that is. In fact, let me check something. I hate my mouse. Especially when it's acting stupid. Now let's check this real quick. Don't worry folks, we'll be getting right back to it. Yeah, I'm seeing multiple names according to that, but it's only listing one viewer. And that's unfortunate because that hurts our ability to be able to be on the air for as much as we would like. There we go. So, if folks could get the word out, that would be much appreciated. We love being able to be here and chat with folks, but again, with our focus being on tabletop games, there's a lot of stuff we still have yet to write out and get working properly. Those kinds of things can have an effect on how much we can stream and how much time we need to set aside in addition to a general need a few minute break to a regular
Now that the Empire has been
something
freed
regular
from
for
the
folks,
Reach,
you know?
we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver belongs in Skyrim. Multitudes of our enemies are buried in an avalanche of pain and retribution, delivered by your
Snowhammer.
hands.
Cool.
I shall call you
New
Snowhammer
nickname.
now.
Woohoo!
You show great passion for battle, and compassion for those we fight for. You are becoming indispensable to our cause. We do what we do out of love for our brothers and sisters. Here, take this as a token of such love reciprocated.
A hide shield. Okay.
You're needed in Yarmarch. There's much to be done. Go with the gods. I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. But if he wants to throw his men away, I'll gladly accept that gift.
Heh. Serana got stuck behind him the way I keep getting stuck behind Serana. Yeah, how's that feel, Laura Bailey? Only kidding. I'm never sure if that's because she's upset with me or because she forgives me.
What business?
Not that I've had a chance to actually ask her, you know? For some weird reason, I've been having all kinds of issues with
Spare a coin for
actually. I forgot what I was saying. My apologies. Oh yeah, all the tech issues we've been having lately. I'm still not quite sure why I'm having such issues, but we are doing our best to try and get ahead of those. We do now have a Patreon and a coffee site, and we have a Discord if you want to be able to hang out and chat with us when we're not streaming. Although you could do the same right here on our channel regardless, because at least one of us is always in our Twitch channel's chat, even if we're not streaming. Just in case folks need somebody to talk to. We're all human beings. We all have difficult days. So it can always be somewhat helpful to know that there are folks out there who understand and are willing to celebrate with you, or
About time we got some more muscle.
Make it quick.
there we go.
Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well.
Wait,
Just let
what?
me know when you have the necessary funds. I should get back.
How do I finally not have enough money?
It doesn't count.
Okay, this I can actually work with. Huh. It's been a while since I haven't had enough money in Skyrim. That's kind of funny. Let's see. So I'll go ahead and run this other thing first. And then we'll see about jumping around to some of the shops and getting some things sold, just so that we can get some of that gold back. The one house we don't have now, we can finally get it, and just not enough money. Isn't that how life seems to be most of the time, though?
When we have reclaimed
It's
our homeland
finally
from the
available.
Imperials, we will take the fight to the Thalmor. They are the true enemy. Make no mistake.
Yeah.
Need you to deliver some force, but first we need to get out. The inns
Okay.
at Drag. See if you one way. What do you say? Don't screw this up.
Have I yet? Dragon Bridge. We'll check here first. I think that's where they said to go. Here or Rorikstead, I think is what he was saying. If the courier's still here, then we just go inside and we take what we need.
Fort to me, dragon!
I've got business. I'll deal with the dragon on my way out. He is not here. Okay, Rorikstead then. figured. 2 dragons? This should be fun. What the? An ancient and an elder, both at the same time. Wow.
Die, dragon!
Where'd you come from?
Where's your buddy?
Cleared out, I guess.
Did she hear me?
Oh. What happened?
Can't believe I'm having to deal with 2 dragons at the same time. Well, not anymore, because that one is just dead. Oh, that was kind of nuts. Now we'll check again Watch, I'll come out. There's 3 dragons. What the?
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble in Dragonbridge.
Yeah, he's not here. He's at Rorikstead. So that's where we'll go. We've been on for about an hour. Our numbers are way low, and I don't know
Let's
why.
move faster. The sun is
Despite multiple numbers in here. Anybody else down here? Huh. Not sure what exactly this does. Is there anybody in here? Taking the wolf pelt because it's a wolf pelt. Can't be letting other people get that. Sure, why not? Nope. Nope. What's down here? No cabbages? There's some cabbages. Another egg. I mean, if the guy who runs this place is dead, is it really stealing from him? Honestly, I mean, that's kind of a good question, you know? Grabbing those for Caleb again. Both my kids on here are girls, so getting them the boys' tunic means I just can't give it to them. Which is weird, because it's just clothes, right? You should be able to give them whatever you can get a hold of. Is that it? Is that all we got? Yep, no cabbages. So that's that one checked. I think the guy whose pocket I picked last, well, the corpse that I looted last, might be where that last item is that I need to find. This, I'm guessing, is the guard barracks. Yep. Oh. It's a book. Gotta take it for Caleb. Hope everyone's doing alright. We are currently doing our best to just try and get some things done. Also need to get like 8,000 gold.
Supposed to be in here.
This is the last time I'll say it. Get out!
Guards! Trespasser!
I'm warning you, back off.
By order of the Jarl. Stop right
You
there.
need to leave now.
Hmm.
You need to leave. So be it.
Where'd you come from?
I'll sick my vampire on you.
Victory.
That'll teach you.
Well, that's one way to do it. Didn't want to do it that way, but they kind of forced my hand. Mostly because I wasn't going to give up my cabbages. Just wasn't going to happen. Oh, whoops, that was empty. Could have sworn that there was something that said I was supposed to go to Horgir's house. But I could be wrong, so we'll get to that. Something about... You'll notice most of these are completely untouched. And that's mostly because that's... Oh. No, that's not the one. Getting there. Getting there. Maybe I was completely wrong. Maybe I was thinking of that one. Huh. That way nobody sees me leave either. No, that's not it. And I eliminated the witness, so yeah. No bounty, so don't have to worry about that currently.
Take care with those flames.
Gotta catch that courier. Whee! What the... I just ran right through some rock. That's kind of funny. Hey, Skyrim? Can't pickpocket him, can't even see him. What the heck, Skyrim? There we go. There, that'll work.
Listen, we're on to you. We know who you are, so you'd better come with us right now.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
Who?
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Foreigners. What a nuisance.
I resemble that
They thought I
remark.
was some other Red Guard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness. Foreigners. What a nuisance. They thought I was some other Red Guard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the
Okay.
wilderness.
Weird how much that glitched, but oh well. Where do I need to go? That one. Hope all is well, folks. Let's see. We're almost an hour and a half into this. Might need a short break soon. Hopefully not too long a one, but it is a bit of a rough day, and there are things that are still needing to be done.
Let's see what you got. They know more of our plans than I thought. Not good. Oh, what's this? Fort Snowhawk is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. Give me a moment while I make a few, corrections to these reports. There we go. Make sure those forged documents get to the legate in Morthal. They should give them the wrong idea, and us the advantage.
Misinformation.
Watch yourself out there.
Just one of those things where it's all about get this, jump over there, get that done, jump over there. That's why I tend to not like the quests so much, because it's more about the whole jumping back and forth rather than exploration, which is just about walking out there and seeing what you run into.
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence...
Where'd you come from?
I'm the Thane. I need to speak with somebody. It's like, hey, I got a key now.
Get away from me.
Sir.
Not sure you belong. Is that so? Lost your uniform along the way, did you, soldier? I suppose it would be. Thank you, soldier. Let's take a look at these reports. I'm waiting on word about reinforcements for the fort. Good. They're on their way. Stormcloaked scouts are making it difficult to move around. It's good you made it here in one piece. Why don't you have yourself a drink at the moor side before you head back? I'll take my leave then.
Well, that's done. Now we report back. Again, this whole back and forth thing is just kind of annoying. It's more fun when you just wander the countryside and go, hey, this looks interesting. Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, and I've taken, what, 3 dragons this game? So far? Dragons have gotten to the point where they're more annoyances than anything else. So I'll have 2. One of these days I need to go looking for all the rest of the shouts I don't have yet.
Fight or die well.
Huh. Usually Arvak has disappeared by now. Probably because of the whole glitched out aspect lately.
One, that god, you are going to Fort. Meet the bro. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos, guide.
Okay, Arvak.
Show those faithless dogs who this land
We're going to
belongs
Fort Hawk. Or Snowhawk. Fort Hawk. Although, the combat is a bit fun. Stop by Miko's shack first, just for the heck of it. That way we're not coming directly into Fort Snowhawk. And just asking to get shot down, you know? Because that would be horrible. And then, yeah, let's see, it's almost 7:30. So yeah, in about an hour and a half, we have Talks Machina starting up for, that we will be hosting, but I have no problem whatsoever with folks being over on the Critical Role channel for that. After all, it is their show, and they deserve the recognition. But folks are more than welcome to join us to chat as the show is on, if they would so desire. Just to mention it. What are we looking at as far as defenses here? Why do they always go straight for the front door? It's like building in Fortnite. It's like sitting there and saying, hey, over here, and then wondering why you're dead. It's one of the main reasons why I tend to rogue my way through, because then you find little gaps like this that they were not expecting. And you get them from behind. I can't see.
That's all you've got.
Where'd you come from?
I'll water the ground with your blood. I'll kill you.
Victory is yours.
I honestly don't care if you surrender. I can't shoot that guy.
Mercy. If I can just stand up.
Whoops. Didn't mean to shoot one of my own guys. A little hard to tell, though, when you've got that kind of a distance and a bunch of people just shooting at each other. So I'll go inside. Whoops. We've got our cabbages.
Who's there? Teamwork right there.
Well, that was quick. But again, that's why the whole rogue's got a rogue, you know? Because when you rogue your way through things, especially on games like this, you're able to come across the things you need, you know? Don't need the shoes.
Where'd you come from?
Damn you.
Done and done. Who's there? Must be gone now.
Whoops. Sorry, Serana, I think that was my fault.
I knew I heard something.
Like this.
Right there.
Exactly like that. Whether he likes it or not. The dagger. Always got to grab the daggers. This is mostly just so I can grab all these for Caleb. And yeah, I know I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to what exactly they are, but again, it's a whole grabbing them for Caleb for collector's reasons, and we'll worry about sorting things out later. Generally, we have a selection of collections, would be the best way to put it. Usually in honor of some person or character that is portrayed elsewhere. Kind of why we name some things the way we do. I do want to thank folks for joining us today. And we hope you're having a decent day at least. Yeah, we're going to have to end up dropping some stuff here as we go, but no cabbages. No cabbages. I always find it easier to grab what I can and then worry about dropping stuff off after. Usually because got to take both of those for Scanlan and the loot. That way I don't just drop stuff off only to sit there and go, ooh, I need that too, and have to just pick it up again. Easier to search through stuff and then afterwards drop off what we need in terms of weight. I know we've already cleared this place, but figured I'd at least take a quick peek. Yeah, that was just the end of the hallway where we had been, huh? I didn't see any cabbages. So we'll peek around here, drop some stuff off, probably, and then step out the door. That was weird. What just happened? Okay, that was the weirdest glitch I've ever seen. I fell through the world and ended up back at the door I'd come in at. Anybody else find that, like, unbelievably weird? Okay, now let's go back to Conjuration. Why is my game acting so weird all of a sudden? Again, let's go to Winstead. One, it's the closest, and two, it's the one that has all the cabbages and the ale. So I figure might as well drop that off. Keep things within reasonable stuff as things go. I do want to thank everyone who has joined us for joining us. And we are here for a bit. Though I may need to take a short break here in just a few minutes. I've been kind of meaning to for the last, like, 20 minutes or so. But Skyrim being Skyrim, I'm just like, well, we'll just get this next thing done first. And we'll get this next one. But anybody who's played Skyrim, I'm sure you understand that. Just one more thing, and then I'll save it. Let's see. Just to drop off a bunch of these again. There's that. If it ain't Conjure Volley, I don't really need it. Oh yeah, I gotta gather up a bunch of those and get them prepped for selling because, well, kind of need the cash to get the house in Markarth. Yeah, that's the main reason why I tend to not worry about what the books are when I grab them. Because clearly we've got extras. So it's more about collection purposes than anything else. Keep forgetting I don't need to use those. We got more of those back to the house. Kind of amazing the kind of things that end up getting picked up. Three loots? Cabbages. Currently, I think there's 907. 907? 907. So 916. That's right, folks. 916 cabbages in the name of Brian W. Foster. And 98 bottles of ale for grog. So, I'm going to jump over to where Ulfric is real quick. Just long enough to get this turned in and dealt with. And then I'll take a short break. No more than 5 minutes. Probably less than that. And then we'll be back for the rest of that up until Talks Machina at 9 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Pacific. And depending on how things go, we may have an Insomnia Squad on tonight as well. No guarantees on that one, but we'll see what we can do. Also, if Andres is out there watching, we can still set up that character for you if you'd like, whether it's on stream or not. Even if we just did a recording or something through Discord, we'll figure something out in order to get that working. But once the one shot is finished, we are looking to at least get one recorded playtesting session, if not live stream, in order to kind of give people a better idea as to what it is we do, especially when we aren't on the air, because our main focus, again, is tabletop, rather than...
Tullius must be getting nervous. Taking Helmarch, we're practically in his backyard now. As soon as
So
we're
let
able
that
to
run.
march on Solitude, you've become a true hero of Skyrim. I number you among my kin. You shall now be known as Stormblade.
So my rank keeps going up, I guess?
Flows from your heart,
or my nickname, at least?
even as death to her enemies flows from your hands. On behalf of the sons and daughters of Skyrim, on behalf of all that is righteous and true, take this token of our appreciation for your service.
Okay. Thank you.
We're ready to march on. If royal blood was spilled, all of Cyrodiil would be up in arms. We can't afford an all-out war with the Empire, so we'll bide our time for now.
Okay, so is that quest done, or what?
Tullius must be getting nervous. Taking Helmarch, we're practically in his backyard. We're ready. If royal blood was spilled, all of Cyrodiil would be up in arms. We can't afford an all-out war with the Empire.
Yes, I understand
So we'll
that,
bide our
but
time.
I missed the other option.
Damn, Tullius. I'd like to offer you a place in my...
There we go.
Now, by law, If you do good works for the people and purchase, the honor will be mine. Then by my right as you...
That was the easiest one I've gotten.
To watch over your home. I'll also notify my guards of your new title.
I don't have the title of the other one yet.
Go with the gods.
Why, if that's completed, why is that still there?
I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his... We're ready to march on Solitude, but the Emperor's cousin is getting married. If royal blood was spilled, all of Cyrodiil would be...
You'd have to... Well, we can retroactively set that, because you guys walked an hour away from that location in order to take your short rest. Long rest. I reported to Ulfric. Why is that not?
Suicide.
Did he take off? I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't know why that glitched again, but this way.
What do you want, cat?
Cat food. And cabbages. Not you. I'm trying to get through the door. We're trying to make me... Hello, Bay. Meow. Okay, apparently, Carl didn't like that. My meow must have been off. Yeah, we're just kind of running around and getting a few of the things done.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal?
What I should do is probably bring up the locations for either the shouts I don't have yet, or okay, I'm gonna have to turn that off. Yep. Okay, I am going to be taking a short break, about 5 minutes or so. So, actually, I have a house here now. So I'm gonna run over to the house, have a seat there,
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it.
and once I'm at the house here in Windhelm,
Staying safe, I hope?
I'll grab a seat, we'll take our short break, and return as quick as we can. Well, pleasant dreams, Bay. I do hope that you've had a decent day so far, and that you're able to get a proper long rest.
What can I do for you, friend?
Oh, that must be my new house, Carl. I was not expecting that. So, we'll grab a seat. Grab a seat that way, in the hopes that, yep, there. Gives us a slightly better view of both me and Laura Bailey.
Laura Bailey.
There it goes again. No problem. You take care as well, and we do hope that you and other folks can join us as often as possible. I know that we haven't been on as much as usual lately, and for that I apologize, but we have had good reason. So until we're back from our break, feel free to grab some food, grab something to drink, whatever you might need, and we'll return in just a few minutes. So, see you in a few, folks. They've walked you through Horizon Zero Dawn, through The Last of Us, and through For Honor. This summer, one man, one horde, one motorcycle, many, many locations with an open world map, and one very large arsenal. When the dust settles at the end of the day, who will remain standing? Will it be Deacon St. John? Or those he stands against? Find out for yourself at twitch.tv/wildwolfgaming1. Stay wild, everyone. In the video game streaming system, viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Come to twitch.tv/awolvesdengames and click the follow button. That way you will be notified for further games by the Insomnia Squad. Howdy, folks, and we're back. I do hope that things are going well. Whoops, that had me all messed up. Yeah, we've got plenty of stuff. Oh yeah, what were these? Knot and Grog. So we should get Vex and Vax over here. Just because it would make the most sense. And then here we had the... Oh yes. The Chroma Conclave. So this should allow us some additional options. I'm not going to worry about the Stormcloak quests currently. We've got plenty of other stuff that need to be done first. So at the moment, why don't we... We'll go from here and just start kind of wandering down toward Riften. See what we can find. If you do enjoy the kind of shows that we put on, please feel free to check out our Ko-fi, or Patreon, or even just the tip jar. It would be greatly appreciated, but I understand if folks want to kind of hold back on that kind of thing. Granted, our those who are patrons of ours do get free access to our first 2 games, as well as some additional extras that come along with that. Seems odd that there's so much out here that just has nothing. Figured there'd at least be more like dragon perches and stuff like that. Particularly up here in the mountains.
Where'd you come from?
I'm not gonna have time. That actually would have been rather interesting.
Right there.
Let's get this cured while we're right here. And at least we have a wolf running around with us for a little bit too. Dag nabbit. I had the wrong weapon set. Let's make sure we have the right arrows set. Yep, that'll work for now. We know that there's a mine up there. But what else is out this way? There's gotta be more, right? I know nothing's showing up there, but there should still be interesting stuff just kind of scattered all around. I've found various hunter camps and that kind of thing that are just there. So, it's one of the reasons why I just enjoy randomly exploring around Skyrim, because you never know what you might run into. And to be perfectly fair, if later times would actually work better for folks, then that would be good for us to know so that we can adjust our schedule to that. And then maybe we won't end up with quite so many delays. Wait, there's something up there. I mean, odds are it's supposed to be something that you're only supposed to be able to get to with through the nearby ruins, but still, that's something, and it's not on the map. And so is this. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some iron ore while we're right here. I mean, it's not like I'm running around looking for iron and. Yeah, that's about what that was worth. Wee. I wonder if Arvac would be able to get me a little higher. Let's try that. Where are you, Arvac? Yeah, I probably should have just jumped over to the Dwarven Ruins. Because it looks like that's all it really is just an extension of those ruins. Yeah, because we're right there. If we jump to Mazulft. We are starting to get some of those lagged some of the lagged frames, which is not a good thing.
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
He used to be an adventurer like me. Till he died. I know that's not the line, but... Ooh, what's this? Yeah, this doesn't look like something that's... What is this? I mean, maybe it is attached to Mizulft, but... And now I just seem to be drifting further from it rather than climbing up higher. This is always one of those interesting bits about Skyrim, being able to climb just about anywhere if you can figure out the best way of manipulating the programming. Kind of like how in D&D you can do just about anything that you can think of. Well, you can attempt just about anything you can think of. That doesn't guarantee anything. Am I gonna make it? I hope so. almost there. Okay, I have no idea what this is. I'm assuming it's attached to Mizulft. So yeah, it looks like I actually have to enter Mizulft in order to get up here and find out what this is all about. At least from appearance's sake, currently. But if there's a spot I haven't been yet, then that probably means more stuff to acquire, more things to learn. And of course, experience points to level up my Khajiit. Why do I have a tendency to go these kinds of routes to get to places? Well, because a rogue's got a rogue. And when it comes to something like this, not coming in the front door usually helps. Sometimes you find things, sometimes you just have less of a struggle to deal with stuff. 'Cause parkour. And being Khajiit, or in D&D terms, Tabaxi, parkour seems like kind of a given to me. Because cat. Meow. So, since exploration is usually the main point of things, maybe we should explore Mizulft. Anybody out there have any thoughts one way or the other on the subject? I mean, if we were to start, I don't know if we'd be able to finish before it came time for us to call it for at least a short while. Ooh. More iron ore. Oh, hello, Drakov. Drakov? Is that a long A or a short A? Just curious. Yes, it is Dwemer Ruins. And I would be willing to go into the Dwemer Ruins and start exploring. Short A. Drakov. Okay. I mean, with the V at the end, my thought was like Russian, and therefore the short A. But then there's also Draco, which is, well, dragon, which has a tendency to be a long A. So I figured I'd ask. But yeah, we're just kind of cruising along. We've got the Dwemer Ruins, Mizulft up here. Mostly I've just been trying to get some exploring taken care of. And part of that's due to this area out by Riften just not having a whole lot of things marked off, which had me wondering maybe there's stuff up here. Is that a different ruin? It is. So I was looking at that one. That's a different one. We've cleared that. So we can either go back to Mazulft from here, or I can always just save that for the next one, because we do have Talks Machina coming up in about 40 minutes, and we will be hosting. So if folks want to join us for that, that'd be cool. If not, no worries. Whoops. I want to swap this to Haven, because Haven is fire damage. And with trolls, you need fire. Generally, exploring Dwarven ruins can take a good hour or more, and with less than 20 minutes, probably better to wait on the Mazulft exploration. But I should make a note of it. Where? Fancy me, the DM without a pencil. There's one. Okay. Mazulft exploration. Next Skyrim. There we go. That way we can have that note all prepped. That'll likely be our Insomnia Squad run tonight after Talks Machina is over. I have been working on a D&D one-shot for some play testing, probably through Discord. But I have some revisions to make on it first, including some of the opening information. Kind of interesting how as you're writing an adventure, certain things end up shifting and becoming more important than they originally intended. Of course, the really interesting thing is when you sit there and you give your players clues, and they catch the clues. And you know they catch the clues because they sit there and they write them down. And then after sitting there and writing them down, they proceed to turn around and go the other direction. And make you wonder, what the heck just happened? I mean, I know what just happened on that one. And there was a hunter's spot below that. So I'm just gonna jump over here. Yeah, I figure odds are exploring a full ruin might be a good idea to wait, especially considering how far into and up the mountain it looked like Mazulft ended up going.
Cave. I've spent enough time underground myself, but if you want to go in, I'm right behind you.
I don't want to go in, actually. It was more, needed to deal with something. That, and I disliked having been trapped there. I fell into a ravine and got stuck. Bear? Where bear? There bear. Night bear. Oh, he was just after some thistles. But I thought it was Eeyore who was in the thistles. Okay, I sort of go uphill faster this way. Some games get weird, though. Like, the whole mechanics of them can get very unusual at times. Totes my goats. I have no idea what that term actually means, honestly. That was not even close. Okay, that one was close. I think I'm gonna run out of ebony arrows before I can make any more. Possibly. That'd be kind of funny, actually. I like the hunting aspect of this. To just take a little extra time, relax, and just practice your archery. Oh, I was way off. That would have been cool, though. Really? Thanks, Skyrim. What was that? And then the other one just... Oh no, there he is.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Really? He's down already? Not even a dagger? Huh. Well, I got arrows for Vex, but apparently there were no daggers for Vex. I'm a little surprised at that, actually. Wouldn't the hunter want to be able to, you know, skin the kill, therefore be able to make their money off of it that way? Why is there a cage in the middle of nowhere? There we go. I'm happy with that. I let the wolf free. I mean, everything out here seems so sparse. Is there really not that much near Riften? Okay, so let's at least have a little bit of danger before it's time to call things here. Bruins are beating the Panthers 3-4. So yeah, luck. What was that? Was that on my end there, folks? Wow, if the video's acting up like that, I'm not even sure what the issue is. Kind of why we've been looking into upgrading things and try and upgrade the our hardware and our software and all that kind of thing, because these little things are a bit annoying when they start acting up. And okay, tell me that's just that computer and not one second, folks. I need to check one thing. Okay, that takes care of that. Go back to here. Okay, good. Because it looked like there were other issues that we were having, and if it had dropped us again, that would have been a pain. Move, Laura.
Laura, baby.
Quicksilver next to Moonstone? It's a little unusual. I mean, if this is the last vigil, that's fine, but what is it the last vigil of? What's up here? Whoops, wrong thing. There's got to be more stuff up here somewhere. Huh. Ah. What's that little building there? I'm trying really hard not to fall off a mountain. That could have been real bad. Ooh, what is that? I'm seeing a structure of some kind. So I think we've got enough time to at least take a peek at this and see what the heck it is. It does appear to be on our map. Blackbriar Lodge. Okay. I can work with this. There we go. About there. There we go. Yeah, I keep playing Skyrim and getting terms mixed up with D&D. So it always ends up kind of funny while I'm playing this. I don't care about your mead. Ale, on the other hand. Ale and cabbages.
Wizards. Now that's... Or bet they got that secret magic. Yeah. One good was a woman was fair.
To figure out which college he meant. Ostros Mackay.
Where'd you come from? I knew I
Thought I heard something. Is someone there?
Yeah, you go after the vampire. And I'll watch her back.
That'll teach you. Who's there?
The arrow went right in front of his head and he didn't see it.
That'll teach you.
Whoops, didn't mean to take everything. No more cabbages. What's in here? Carrots. Nope. Of course it's going to be Blackbriar mead. But I'm not looking for mead. I'm looking for... Whoops, I didn't mean to take the book. Whoops. That side, that side. Oh. So why'd I even look? I don't know. Force a habit, I guess. Okay, that covers all of that. No cabbages. That one's empty. Okay, we'll go this way first. Only 8 gold. These are briarwoods, though. No. Black briar. Briarwoods are Critical Role. Nothing worth taking there. Dagnabbit. I didn't want the damn shovel. Oh, they've got cabbages. Okay, so that covers this room, right? I'll check up here. We're not going to Skyrim yet. We're not stepping out to Skyrim yet. Though we are getting close. Okay, so that's that room. I don't remember if I've searched through this house before or not. If I have, whether or not a stone of Berenzia, whatever the pronunciation is. Don't know if there was one here. Or if there was, if I've grabbed it yet or not. So, guess we'll just kind of have to see how things go. Okay, so that was that. Now we go this way. I mean, some of the time I check these places and I wonder if I have been here before. And other things make me wonder, or make me think, no, maybe I haven't. But either way, we've cleaned out the Blackbriars.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Who's there?
No one of consequence.
That'll teach you. Who's there?
Gotta love that paralyzation kick that goes along with max archery. Right in the head.
Where'd you come from?
Well, that worked. There's a dagger. I mean, technically, I know I had been here because I stole the horse from here. Whee! Gotta love when they do target practice and leave arrows for me. Apparently that's one I can't take. There we go. Okay, I haven't searched this bit yet. After this, we'll go ahead and just jump back to the house. Yep, CR is live at this point, so I will jump back to Lakeview for our usual sign-off, and we will be hosting Talks Machina from the Critical Role channel here in just a few minutes. I do want to thank everyone for joining us. Please note our links and such that are right up there. If you want to get a hold of us, those are the easiest ways to do it, or just hop into our Twitch channel here at twitch.tv/wolvesdengames, and usually somebody will be here that can talk if you need it. As long as we're awake and in the office, there will be somebody in chat. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get things all set properly for our sign out. We'll explore the Mazulft ruins here on the next one, whether that's tonight after talks or whether that's tomorrow or whenever the next time we hop on for some Skyrim. Due to technical difficulties, we've been having some issues with some of the other stuff, so hopefully we'll be able to keep things running smoothly here shortly, especially once we're able to hopefully upgrade some of the options that we have currently. I do want to make sure that I thank once again Andres, aka Alex, for being our first patron on our Patreon and helping us to continue to move forward here. If folks could please get the word out and try and bring friends over here to watch us when we're on, we would greatly appreciate that, because we'll be able to kind of help push things forward even further once we're able to get the subscription button. And to do that, we just need to be able to average 3 people. And lately, we have not been able to hold that because apparently some people just aren't being registered as viewers or something. I don't know. It's been a bit of an issue. Actually, yeah, we'll look up at the mountain over there.
Right out here.
And the ruins.
Stand it.
Didn't realize how well you could see those, actually. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and save this here. This will be 3:41 for those following along at home. Let's see. I do want to thank everyone who has joined us so far, and if you're willing, please stick around for Talks Machina, which will be following us almost immediately. I need to make sure that I get Carl grabbed here so that we can get our outro and ending statements dealt with. Again, we do have our link for the tip jar down below. We've got all of our other links available through the bot or earlier on the video if you care to catch it over whether through our video on demand or over on our YouTube channel or any of those. We'll get all of that. If you would like more information, please feel free to stop by chat and just say, hey, what's up? And we'll be more than happy to talk to folks about it. So yeah, thank you for joining us so far, and until next time, I'm Geroya'lor Kyr, and have a wonderful night. Do hope you'll stay with us for talks following this show, but if not, then we hope to see you next time. Until then, bye for now. Thank you all for joining us. Please give us a follow at twitch.tv/awolvesdengames. Long days and pleasant nights. Jate ka nade, or good night everyone.